Hey guys, it's me, Seren, back with another video, our second video of the day today because it is Wednesday and that makes it Hidden Figures Day. Every other Wednesday we do Hidden Figures, and in honor of Bethune-Cookman, of course, today we had to do Mary McLeod Bethune. It's funny because a lot of you guys have actually suggested Mary McLeod Bethune in the past, which I always thought was funny because when I was in middle school, I had to do a report on her, which was how I heard of her and how I learned more about her. So I never would have thought of her as a hidden figure because I remember being assigned to learn about her in school. But maybe that was not the norm. Maybe you guys can let me know. Did you not learn about her in school? Did you learn about her? Either way, we're doing her for Hidden Figures today. So Mary McLeod Bethune, who was born in 1875 and died in 1955. Equal parts educator, politician, and social visionary, Mary McLeod Bethune was one of the most prominent African American women of the first half of the 20th century and one of the most powerful. Known as the First Lady of the Struggle, she devoted her career to improving the lives of African Americans through education and political and economic empowerment. First through the school she founded, Bethune-Cookman College, later as the president of the National Council of Negro Women, and then as a top black administrator in the Roosevelt administration. Born the 15th of 17 children to parents who were former slaves, Mary McLeod grew up in rural South Carolina and attended segregated mission schools. She initially intended to become a missionary, but turned to education when the Presbyterian Mission Board rejected her application to go to Africa. After marrying Albertus Bethune in 1898, she moved to Florida, where in 1904 she founded the Daytona Educational and Industrial School for Negro Girls. In 1923, the school merged with the all-male Cookman Institute of Jacksonville and eventually became Bethune-Cookman College. Bethune served herself as the college president until 1942 and again from 1946 to 47. At the same time, Bethune also cemented her position as a leader in African American education and the African Americans Women's Club movement by serving as president of state, regional, and national organizations, including the National Association of Colored Women. Bethune was outspoken in her support for civil rights and actively supported efforts to end lynching and the poll tax. In addition, she picketed Washington businesses that refused to hire African Americans, demonstrated on behalf of the Scottsboro Boys and Southern tenant farmers, and was a regular speaker at numerous conferences devoted to racial issues. She was also active in such civil rights organizations as the NAACP and the National Urban League. Passionately committed to African American history, she served as president of the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History from 1936 to 1951. During World War II, Bethune served as special assistant to the Secretary of War and assistant director of the Women's Army Corps. In that capacity, she organized the first women's officer candidate schools, first of all women, and lobbied federal officials, including Franklin Roosevelt, on behalf of African American women who wanted to join the military. Bethune left the federal government after the NYA disbanded in 1944. She continued as president of the National Council of Negro Women until 1949, and in that capacity attended the founding conference of the United Nations. After her retirement, she returned to Florida, where she continued to speak and write about civil rights issues. She died in 1955. Now I'm going to read you guys a few quotes. There are tons and tons and tons of Mary McLeod Bethune quotes floating around for any of you guys that want to read more about her. We have a powerful potential in our youth, and we must have the courage to change old ideas and practices so that we may direct their power toward good ends. Doesn't that just seem so appropriate for what the students of Bethune-Cookman College did? Right? Let's read it again. We have a powerful potential in our youth, and we must have the courage to change old ideas and practices so that we may direct their power toward good ends. Cease to be a drudge. Seek to be an artist. Without faith, nothing is possible. With it, nothing is impossible. Mary McLeod Bethune, a hidden figure. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. See you in 2 weeks for the next Hidden Figures video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!